There we go. And my closed captioning is on, correct? Yes, okay, good. Good, good, good. I'm gonna be paranoid about that. So, all the Pokemon in the game have been replaced with other Pokemon. And that's about it. And this is a Nuzlocke run, so if you aren't familiar with the rules for that, you can hit !Nuzlocke and you'll be pointed in the direction of a rule set so you can familiarize yourself with the rules by which I'm playing. Let's see, the party. I think I only have 2 Pokemon. Yep. I've got a Lillipup, which I just caught recently, and Venipede, who was my starter, in place of Tepig. I did not get Tepig. We had actually our first casualty in the first stream of this, but it was my fault. I overestimated how much damage I was gonna do and ended up taking the fatal hit. We lost our female Combee, Dairy Queen. And it's very unfortunate, but she shall be missed. Rip in peace. Got a Lillipup showdown. Did I use Leer? I thought I used... Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, free turn. So I need to get these guys up to snuff before the next gym. Because the second gym is where I had a total party wipe last time, and we don't want any repeats. It says I've been dropping frames, but it seems to be getting better. I was having some issues during the startup, the pre-stream. First of all, Spotify just like shat its pants. I should always have, for some reason it wasn't open, and I usually have Spotify open before I start. So I started streaming, realized Spotify wasn't open, opened it, and then it just broke everything. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I've been really excited to get back to Pokemon. I did do a poll on Twitter to see what y'all wanted to see, and there were only 3 votes, but 2 of them were for Pokemon. But I kind of think I would have fudged maybe the results. No. I just really wanted to play Pokemon. I'm dropping some more frames. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, fuck. That's not cool. You put those kicking feet away. Yeah, I just wanted to get back to it, because you can't keep me away from a Pokemon game. That's like the unfortunate reality of the situation, is that I will never stop playing Pokemon. I think the only thing that can keep me away from Pokemon is probably work and depression, because I'm actually worried about what my streaming schedule is going to be like when Pokemon Sword and Shield comes out, because I'm worried that I will be unable to stop playing it. I mean, obviously, I can stop in the sense that I will have to go to sleep, but I worry that I will not play anything else. And if y'all are okay with that, I mean, I'm sure that you would be, that's fine. But I guess I worry that I won't put the game down. And then, of course, once the competitive scene starts making, like, once the meta starts making itself known, that's going to be a thing I'll be doing. Like, this is going to be in probably holiday of this year, and I've already got, like, segments planned, like for competitive stuff. I really wouldn't want to make it a focus of the channel. I wouldn't want to be known, ooh, Spheal, known for competitive Pokemon. I enjoy it, but I also enjoy, like, being more casual of a person. Not a casual competitive player, just I don't have the time or the energy to make a competitive video game my life. It'd be nice if I was good at something to the point where I could just go to a tournament and win, and that could be all I was, but that's not true. That's not who I am. So okay, I'm gonna probably start going down now. Antidote. These double battle pieces of grass might actually prove pretty useful. For experience, anyway. Yeah, okay, the internet, I think, is back to normal, because my percentage of drop frames is going down. I just hate these warnings. They make me nervous, even though they're old. I wonder if I can clear them out. Okay, I think I got them. I got rid of them. I think they'll show up if I start dropping again, though. Oh, fuck. Hi. Cat, stop! That dark, tall grass over there. Every now and again, 2 Pokemon will pop out at the same time. Yes, that's why I want to go there. Okay, bye. I'm going to the forbidded area. Oh. Okay. Well, don't blow up, I guess. Or do that. That's okay, that's annoying. Wild Pokemon with Protect should be banned because they don't know what they're doing. They know not what they do. Ugh. Ew, you know bug bite. I mean, I can take it out with a tackle. And I don't think it misses in this game. I'm gonna double check on that first. Check moves, tackle. Yep, 100% accuracy. So I'm just gonna use tackle and then I'll heal outside of battle. Or fuck off. Stop! Okay, are you gonna get the triple? Are you gonna get the triple? Am I gonna have to call a judge? Thank you. Even though a triple, like, getting protect in 3 turns is not cheating. But... would that be a spirit of the game call? Spirit of the game is the stupidest shit. Like, if you have an opponent that's actively being a butthole to you, and you call a judge, and they're not technically doing anything wrong. Ooh. Like, they won't technically be doing anything wrong. And the judge will just be like, spirit of the game. There's a Litwick? Fuck. That's so... Damn it! I really wanted that. Okay. I'm gonna bite Litwick. Because I don't like that fucker being around, like, anywhere near my Venipede. And Defense Curl. Hopefully Bite takes out Litwick, because I don't want to try to roll out. Okay. My Kingdom for a special attacker. Oh, nice. I'll use Tackle. And I'll roll out Litwick. Because I'm faster than it. I thought I wouldn't be. Yay. No! That sucks. Do I have a full... I think I have a full heal. But I can't move. Well, I could use Lillipup's turn as... I can use Lillipup's turn to heal... I have an antidote. Damn it. Okay, well, I guess I'm stuck like this. Ow. Oh, okay. Okay, I take... Yeah, that's how the game works. For a second I was like... In the older games, you take residual damage, like poison, after you move. And in the newer games, you take it at the end of the turn. And for a second I was like, oh, what's the system in this game? No. I need to get healed. Because I got burned. And I also don't want to play with Pineco right now. Or Pineco. I think it's just Pineco. Oh, fuck. What? What do you want? What do you want, child? School kid. What do you got? Oh, Blitzel! I like that fella. Blitzel's such a cool concept for a Pokemon. It's really disappointing that it's not the best Pokemon. I mean, it's good, but it's not... There are better physical electric types, namely Electivire and, Luxray's pretty good, but Luxray isn't great. It's in the weird speed tier. Electivire at least gets speed boost from electric attacks. I don't think... Blitzel doesn't have Motor Drive, does it? It has Static, I think. And Lightning Rod as a hidden ability. I think Motor Drive is exclusive to Electivire, but don't quote me on that. No, I think Emolga has it. There was some kind of strategy I saw for Sun and Moon, I think, where somebody had an Emolga paired with a Raichu, and they would just both keep using Discharge, and the Raichu had Lightning Rod, and the Emolga had Motor Drive. So basically they would just be boosting each other because their abilities negate damage from electric type moves, but they would be damaging their opponents and just get boosts for days. The strats, the top tier strategies. I need to battle more trainers, because Pokemon that are trained by people give off more experience. Didn't you know? But I also need to hang around the grass a little bit. We're too weak. Oh, it's Woobat! I love you! I had a Woobat in my original Black team. And it's just so cute. I mean, it eventually evolved into Swoobat, but it's just a cute little bat with a heart nose. And it leaves like little heart-shaped marks where it sticks to walls on its nose. Oh, it's so cute. I think, didn't Jessie from Team Rocket have a Woobat? Did it ever evolve? Ooh, takedown. What is takedown's accuracy? 85. I don't know if I like that. Let's see. For the accuracy drop, though, like, it's 90, but I could miss at a really crucial moment. I have a better idea. Keep old moves. I'm gonna teach it work up. So that way I can make tackle stronger. I really don't trust like that. You know? Let's do that now, before I forget. Knowing bite is also really advantageous. I did not know that Lillipup would have bite when I got it. Get rid of this. Odor Sleuth is only really good for if your opponent is using a bunch of double team, it will get rid of those evasiveness boosts. And it also works like Foresight in that it will let you hit ghost types with normal type moves, but that's the extent of its usefulness. Jigglypuff. Unfortunately, it's not a fairy type yet. And I know it seems a little silly to have Leer and work up at the same time, but Leer, I forgot to do it in this case, but Leer would probably work better against a single opponent, where if I had multiple opponents, like my opponent had multiple Pokemon, it would be a smarter idea to boost myself, because once that opponent faints, I'm out of my, like, I don't have any buffs. I mean, it's a debuff on the opponent, so if they faint, it's over. But if I'm buffed, then it lasts. And I can carry it as long as my Pokemon is standing. But then again, buffing is risky. So balancing that is really important when you play Pokemon. Because in like a VGC type situation, if you wanted to do a buff to yourself, you would have to divert attention. Oh, come on, you're not smart. You fuck off. You would have to divert attention away from your Pokemon that's buffing if you wanted to get away with using Swords Dance or whatever. But you could just as easily use moves that debuff, like Icy Wind, which hits both Pokemon for both opponents for damage, but also lowers their speed. So in that situation, you would be forcing a switch, as opposed, like, that's what I would aim for with Icy Wind. Is number one, if they don't switch, I'm in a higher speed tier now than they are, or they're in a lower speed tier than me. Or they could switch, and I could get, like, some extra time to think about what I'm doing. But I don't really have to do all this Galaxy Brain shit right now. I'm battling, like, level 10 Blitzels. I think you're more likely to encounter buffing moves in a single player. Or, sorry, not single player, single battles, like a 6v6 type situation. Because 6v6 is all about waiting for your opponent to make a wrong move. Like, VGC is kind of like that, but 6v6, you can get one wrong move on the opponent's part might get you completely maxed in a stat or something. Like, there's a an order of events, win conditions. If X happens, I win, but not yet. It's like checkmate or checkmate essentially, because once that move occurs, you've essentially won. Okay. I'm gonna bite and see what happens. Kind of hoping for flinch. Okay, okay. So Rock and Rolla usually is sturdy, and I got rid of that just now by biting. But I can't safely switch in... What items do I have? I have a Hyper Potion. Okay, I don't think Rock and Rolla can do anything to me that will do 19 damage, so I'm going to work up. And whatever it does, I will heal next turn. Okay, I was worried that I was going to use Rock Blast. Okay, okay. Okay. I like that it got me a Hyper Potion, though. I don't even have 100 hit points. Forget 200. I'm just flexing. Remember in Ruby and Sapphire there would be a rich boy, like really early in the game, like in front of Petalburg Forest, that would use a full restore on his Zigzagoon at like level 7. Just to flex on you. Oh, you have Headbutt, but you can't make me flinch because I'm faster. Could you imagine if flinch carried over to the next turn? Like, if you were slower and you made the other Pokemon flinch, the next turn they couldn't move? Oh. Why would you even bother to have fast Pokemon at that point? Oh, we're getting a bigger doggy. Oh, shit. Now, here's the question. Does Pickup turn into Intimidate? Because that would be huge if it does. Oof. I love the cries in this game because they're just like real samples. So, Herdier is just a dog barking. Okay, let's check Herdier out. Let's see. I forgot about the quiet nature. Sand Rush. Isn't that the hidden? What the fuck? Hang on a second. I need to look this up. Oh no, it's just a secondary ability. That's really weird. Cause, okay, the hidden ability is Scrappy. And this one is just ability number 2. That's okay. We can make that work. I can't really strategize around that, but like, I'm not gonna give a Pokemon Sandstorm to make Herdier faster. That's kind of weird, but okay, no, we're gonna take these Chesto Berries that Charon gives me, and we're gonna eat them. No, before Lenora's battle, we need to equip those, because her Watchog knows Hypnosis, and you'll get fucked to hell. Hi, Savvy! How's it going? How's your night going? If you have a fighting type Pokemon, it might give you big... See, Charon only kind of alludes to the fact that your Pokemon might fall asleep. Soon, maybe. It's not like, hey, you better attach these to your Pokemon or you will be sorry. Okay, we're in a grass. So let's actually go this way and avoid people so we can maybe get to the big grass. Savvy says, good, I have no idea how to draw backgrounds. Oh my god, me too. I think what kind of got me into drawing backgrounds is, and I actually kind of like doing it now, is more... I kind of think of it as applying color, like in blotches, in sections, and then fleshing it out. Just kind of figuring out how... This is where thumbnailing comes in handy, because I think what's more important is figuring out where you want, like, things, like how you want the structure to set up and how you want your values first. And then you just block everything out. And then you just add detail and detail and detail and detail. What's more important is that you have the structure set up. And you can make it like as undetailed as possible. The fact is that people will know what you're going for, I think, more effectively if you get the fundamentals, like the values and stuff right. But I didn't go to art school. I went to art school with a Q, but that didn't really teach me anything. Oh shit, there's still seeds down. Okay. Well, I'm gonna switch out of those seeds because I don't want my health to go away. Is this for your comic savvy? Savvy? Last I remember, they were like approaching a building, so I can see how those backgrounds might get kind of complicated. Interior scene. Yep. Yup. That's it. Something else that might help is kind of just separated from the piece you're doing is kind of character design your interior, if that makes sense. And figure out where you want everything before you start drawing, because otherwise you might, like, I guess it just helps for consistency. Like, oh jeez. How is this doing so much damage to me? I'm gonna switch back to Birdier. Lately, I think the only things that I've been doing with backgrounds lately are like SpongeBob things, so I at least have reference material to draw on. Like, I could just search Squidward's house or something, and I would get Squidward's house. But even then, it's like looking at ref sheets, like character design refs. Oh, this might hurt. Okay, that actually didn't hurt too much. I think we can get another tackle. Okay, good. We're going back to town and healing the fuck up. I don't know how to raise Pokemon. No kidding. And I know that there's a nurse right there, but I have to battle her first, so we're just healing. I'm gonna buy some more potions too. I didn't realize I'd run out. I guess I did, but I didn't pay attention. But I think because of that blocking out strategy and working on values, it kind of made me more willing to draw backgrounds in that sense. Like, I like, maybe I don't like having my characters floating anymore, like on a transparent space. And we're gonna have to start getting into super potions. Oh, well, I don't want 13 of them. Let's get 6. Actually, you know what? I may as well spend a little bit more money on potions since I'm not catching very many Pokemon. Oh, yeah. I can buy a lot of Pokeballs still. Yeah, we'll just get some more potions then. Actually, maybe... No, there are no full heals here. So, 2 more super potions. Okay. But yeah, I actually really like to draw backgrounds now. And I like to color. Coloring, I think, used to be my least favorite part of digital art, especially. I'm gonna battle this lady now. because once you beat her, she'll heal you whenever you talk to her. So that's extremely useful. But I think, yeah, I'm just trying to articulate what I want to say. I think I really like, oh, coloring. I was talking about coloring. I used to really hate coloring because I didn't know how to do it effectively. And now I think coloring is my favorite part of the process because it kind of makes up for what I lack in actual, like, form. Oh. Okay, that didn't do too much. I was worried. I don't know how I square up against special attackers all that much. Okay, now this nurse will heal me whenever I talk to her. But yeah, I think having a good knowledge of color theory and how all of that applies kind of masks what I don't know. Oh shit! A Mareep! Ah! Look at that little boy! Oh, I love him. He's coming with us. Alright. Get your nicknames ready. You gotta name this little babby boy. I'm scared to attack again because... Wait, he used Growl, so I don't think a crit will knock him out. Okay. Ah, bruh. Okay. Oh, I have so many options. I think I'm gonna catch him in a heal ball, just because it's pink and cute. Well, he's cute. He's not pink. If he were shiny, he'd be pink. Yay! I love the idea of Pokeball theming, by the way. I like using heal balls on Pokemon that I think are cute, because it's all heart shape and stuff. Okay. Bo Peep. B-E-A-U-X. I can probably fit that, actually. With the space, it's 10 characters. So, B-E-A-U-X. Peep. What if it didn't let me name it that because there was P-E-E in it? Because this is when they start getting into the name censorship. But I think only with Pokemon that you plan to... Wow, that Mareep is level 15. So that might have been something really strong. Like, I'm thinking maybe Soccer Throw. Because level 15 is a lot higher than the Pokemon that we've been running into. Roggenrola. Okay. Should be able to bite my way through this. Oh, maybe not. Might have to... I don't really want to waste any more turns, so I'll just try to go for flinches. Yeah, I'll just get lucky. Yeah, nice. But yeah, I mean, back on the backgrounds thing, I would definitely suggest drawing references of the area that you're going to be drawing in the comic so that you just kind of get a better feeling of the space and where everything is. Hi, Krusty Squid! Hi, Char! How's it going? How's your night? A Grimmer. A grimy boy. Girl. Sorry. Sorry, ma'am. I'm just gonna tackle it. Oh, come on. That's not cool, bro. I hope you're having a good night, Char. Because I'm super excited to be playing Pokemon right now. Like, if I could just play Pokemon forever, I would. Like, this would be the Pokemon channel. But, that's a game already. It's not very good. It's for the GameCube. It's basically a watch TV with Pikachu simulator. A Starly! So, to those new to the stream right now, I'm doing a Nuzlocke run of Pokemon Black with the Pokemon Randomized. So, each Pokemon in the game has been replaced with another Pokemon of similar strength so that it wouldn't be unfair. But just changing it up for myself. The fact that I have Herdier is a complete coincidence. I ran into Lillipup out of chance. But my starter is actually a Venipede as opposed to Tepig. And it's actually proving really interesting. If I had a choice in the matter, I think I would pick something more like Venipede than I would pick Tepig. Or I mean, I like Oshawott, and Snivy's really cute too. Tepig is fine. I never picked Tepig. I actually don't really pick fire types when I start game. What do you guys pick when you start Pokemon games? Because I think I usually pick water types. I've picked the grass type a couple times. I picked Bulbasaur when I had that choice. And Turtwig in Diamond and Pearl, only because I didn't like the other two options very much. This Herdier is getting a lot stronger than my Venipede, come to think of it. Come to think of it. Do not hurt yourself, doggo. Okay, I think I can put Venipede in the front. Actually, let's take out our new boy. Oh right, I forgot I have it on set, not shift. Which is how Nuzlocke should be played. But I forgot. Oh, and a Nuzlocke run, I forgot to mention that. There are special rules to a Nuzlocke, and you can hit exclamation point Nuzlocke, Nuzlocke, in the chat. That's Nuzlocke, and you'll get a link to a rules list that I'm adhering to. But the basic premise is that if a Pokemon faints, you can't use it anymore. It's essentially dead. So it definitely puts a lot of stakes on things. And it also, there's another rule. You can only catch the first Pokemon in a route. So when you enter a new area, you get the first Pokemon you see, and then you can't catch any more. So you'll see I only have 3 Pokemon. That's because, I mean, besides Dairy Queen, who sadly left us last game. Oops. I've only managed to keep a couple Pokemon. I might not know much about Pokemon, but I'm still here to have a good time anyway. Well, don't worry about that. Because I will talk about Pokemon until I'm dead. If there's anything that you need me to explain, I can do that. Or you can just hang out. I never want to make anybody feel like they don't know enough or don't know anything. Like, that's not my intent when I go off like that, and I hope that that's not how I make anybody feel. It's just like, this is something that I've always been really interested in and excited about. Pokemon was the first game that I owned. Pokemon Yellow. I mean, technically, the first Game Boy game I had was Pokemon Pinball, but I guess that still counts. Pokemon Yellow was my first Pokemon game, though, and I got that a couple months after Pinball. So it's been with me for a lot. What's up with Twitch? So many closed captions on stream. Cool. Hi, Joel Neto. Is that Joel Neto or Nito? We're glad to have you here. Get comfortable. Thanks for popping by. I think it's really cool that closed captioning is available for Twitch streams, and it's live transcribed. If you manage, or if you feel like you don't want to see it, you can turn it off. Or I think you can even move the box around if it's in the way of something. But I think it's a really good tool for making streams more accessible to more people. It can't work on the VOD though, which is a little disadvantageous. Better than YouTube for sure. Oh my god. I've never tried to run one of my videos through the auto transcriber. Can I please move? How many turns has this been? 4? Thank you. Oh, 5. Thanks for counting. Get a judge in here. Spirit of the game. Judge! Judge, my opponent is moving his 3DS slightly out of the way so our IR ports don't line up. Spirit of the game. But he's making the clock tick down by doing that. Spirit of the game. I've had opponents that have done that. It's very scummy. Don't do that to people. Oh my god, I just realized. How is this gonna work on the Switch? Like, we're gonna go to events with our Switches, which I'm not sure how long they last. Right, electric types can get paralyzed in this game. That was rather dumpy of me. I didn't think about that. So we're gonna go to our events with Switches that might last 2 to 3 hours off dock at best. I'm not quite sure how long they last off dock. Jem, you're in chat. How long does yours last off dock when you play Breath of the Wild? Or Skyrim? Because Jem plays in airplane mode to extend their battery. Shit, lol, I don't know. Depends on the mode. Okay, that's fair. Probably we'll have a spectator mode. That would actually be really impressive. I would love to log on to, like, the global link or something. Is it still the global link? I think it is. Oh, oops. Sorry. I bumped the mic. I would love to log on to even if it couldn't be on Switch itself, and I would love it on Switch, to go on the global link and just watch random battles. It's been 2 weeks since I've last played, so I don't really remember. That's fair. I just, like, you were the authority to me on playing off dock, because I play almost exclusively docked. Just because I like the separation element of playing with a controller. I mean, I guess I could do that off dock too, but there's no real point in that unless I'm at somebody's house. I'm not liking these little squares of grass. And I'm also not liking these Mareep. I was under the impression that the Mareep were rare because the one I have is at level 15. But yeah, on Switch, being able to go online and watch random battles would be awesome. I don't know, Joel, did you ever play Pokemon Battle Revolution for the Wii? Because that's where I actually got my start in quote-unquote content creation is, I used to play PBR in middle school to high school. I guess more middle school than high school. And I would record it and put it on YouTube. And I knew enough about competitive Pokemon that I knew how to breed Pokemon, and I knew how to breed for natures, and I knew how to breed egg moves, but I didn't know anything about... Oh, and I knew how to do EVs. I knew how to train for EVs, but I did not know about IVs in any capacity. And I was also that person that wanted to be quote-unquote different, so I was trying really off-the-wall buck wild stuff just to be different. Well, I play, but not that much. The Wii in my home was more of a family property, not much time to play a single-player game. That's fair. I was kind of... My brother and I are 6 years apart, so we... I would usually be the one playing video games. Because when I was in high school, he would have been in elementary school. Oh, I don't want this out against Lillipup. I don't think. Let's go to Venipede. So yeah, the Wii essentially was in my room. So... Oh, your dad likes sports games. Oh, my dad... What? Okay, I grew up with... And Mario Tennis. Okay. Mario Tennis was actually one of the few games my dad and I could play together. When I had an N64, the only games that he would play with me were things like Mario Kart and Mario Tennis, because he grew up playing tennis. Of course, I missed that. Stop. This sucks. Okay, I'm gonna defense curl again. He broke 3 controllers. That's dangerous. Like, no offense, but when guys, like, break stuff, that scares me. Uh-oh, you got poisoned. Now take your poison damage. But, when I started to get older and the games changed... Okay, I'm gonna heal now. He liked things more like Need for Speed. And, I think Need for Speed was actually the only game he played, come to think of it, on the GameCube. Because he didn't want to play things like Mario Party with me anymore, or Mario Kart. He wanted to play Need for Speed. Like, stuff with, like, realistic graphics and, I guess, police car. I don't know. I didn't get it when I was a kid. Oh, Bo Peep's gonna evolve. I forgot Mareep evolves at 15. We're gonna be jacked going into this gym battle. We got 2 evolved fellers. Haha, he's so cute. He's pink. He's a pink boy. But yeah, I pretty much played video games by myself at that point. Meh. Oh wait, I want to heal again. Because I can and it's free. Oh, I should use a do I maybe I have a repel. But it's only a base one, and if I use it and I run around a lot, it's gonna go away really quickly. But all these little itty-bitty bits of grass keep getting me. My first legit Pokemon game was Red Rescue Team for the Game Boy Advance, and before that, the card game for the Game Boy Color. It was a huge surprise to me the first time I played a main series game. Ruby was... Okay! I rented the Game Boy trading card game. That game is really good. By the way, like, the music in it is extremely good. I used to love the music. And, Rescue Team, I had Blue, which is exactly the same as the Game Boy Advance one, but it's on the DS. I don't really know why they bothered with that. Like, the whole bottom screen is the text window. Like, there's no point. But I had Blue. Ruby and Sapphire is a really good place to start, though. They're really pretty games. I think I've ragged on them a bunch of times growing up that, like, oh, Hoenn has lots of trumpets and water. And I think I'm not gonna say too much water because that's an easy joke. But I do think that the diving segments were a little like not heavy-handed, but clunky. But that's really my only actual complaint about Hoenn. Otherwise, I think it was pretty good. Maybe the balance of wild Pokemon was a little off, because I feel like I always ended up catching the same ones and not trying new things. But that's a pretty small complaint. It's not as bad as Sinnoh was in Diamond and Pearl. Like, they fixed it for Platinum, but in Diamond and Pearl, the only Fire-type Pokemon that weren't Chimchar and friends were Rapidash and Ponyta. What the fuck? Get this fish back in the water! Oh my god. Ow. But it makes sense, like the two legendaries keep fighting and the landscape is unstable. So the water thing makes sense. Too much water makes sense. No, I agree. That's a good way of putting it, actually. And you said you started with Ruby, right? So you had the drought when Groudon was awakened. See, I started with Sapphire, so total opposite for me. You wake up Kyogre and it's raining really heavily. And then back then I had the old Game Boy Advance, so the wide one, which didn't have a backlight. And so I would be playing by the light of my bedside table lamp or this magnifying book thing. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Joel. I really appreciate that. If you could do me a favor and make sure that that bell thingy is not, like, it doesn't have a line through it. Just because apparently Twitch is doing a thing where it's disabled by default. I mean, you're not obligated to, but you'll get notifications when I go live next time. And that would be very helpful. But thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. So, I guess this grass is full of fish. The air conditioning is drying out my mouth. Hang on. Gotta take a big chug. Remember to stay hydrated. I think there's a bot I can get for chat that will remind y'all to drink water. I think that's really cute idea. I really love this off-kilter remix of the wild Pokemon battle theme when there are two Pokemon. Oh man, poor Lisa is not the strongest Pokemon anymore. I think Twitch disables notifications when you're following more than 200 channels or something. Oh! I guess I can see how that would make sense from a user perspective. I've only recently approached Twitch from a viewer perspective. Like, because as soon as I knew about it, I wanted to start streaming. Because, okay, how I got into Twitch was I started by watching Vinesauce. Vinny Vinesauce, but Vinesauce is a whole team of people. It's a stream team of people. But I watched like his corruption videos on YouTube and I thought they were really funny, and I didn't know that he did those live, and then I found that he did them live, and so he would usually stream too late for me to stay up for, which is still the case now, but I could watch the full streams on his full stream channel. And I think he was the only person that I watched for a really long time. But now that I'm, I guess, becoming more aware of my streamer self, and that sounds really strange, but I'm also looking at other people, how like as a viewer, and Twitch has so much stuff going for it. Like, I never really thought about it. Joel, I streamed once on Platinum Nuzlocke, tried to cheat the clock to get the honeybee encounters. Save got corrupted, never... Oh no, that's what you get for cheating. No. Well, you gave it a try, and maybe one day you can try again. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We got 2 poison types. No, I'm just kidding. That reminds me of when I was a kid. I had gold, Pokemon Gold, and I had just beaten Red. I remembered I was at my grandma's house and I had saved, but I dropped my Game Boy on the floor. And my grandma in her kitchen has these old stone, like polished stone floors. Like, she lives in a farmhouse that's over 100 years old. So the batteries popped out of my Game Boy Color. So I put them back in and I turned it on and my save got corrupted. So I basically had to restart. Oh wait, I totally forgot that Venonat would be weak to roll out. I forgot it was a bug. I was thinking more about how it's poison. But yeah, my save got corrupted when I was like 9, and I didn't know how to process it. I didn't know that that was a thing that could happen. Oh shit! I didn't realize that Venonat had confusion. I'm not paying attention is the problem. So we're gonna heal now. Might have to bring out the Beeb. Okay. I mean, I should have figured that wild Pokemon kinda don't know what they're doing. They do choose moves randomly, but I was afraid that it was just gonna go for the KO. There we go. Good and dead. Or KO'd, rather. How do you still have items? Nice management. Oh, thanks. Because I don't have to focus so much on catching Pokemon, usually when I play a Pokemon game, all of my money goes to Pokeballs because I can't control myself. But now that I know, because this is a Nuzlocke and I only catch 1 Pokemon per area anyway, most of my money is going to potions. Oh jeez. Fish. That I will never get over that the Goldeen in the grass. So I'm just buying a lot of potions. Plus this root has a nurse on it that will heal me just if I talk to her. So I don't have to use a lot of my potions. Ooh, I need to heal soon. I mean, I'm gonna heal Flaffy, actually. Because one wrong horn attack will not help me very much. But yeah, I usually don't buy healing items at all. But the way I see it is, the money isn't doing me any good. Okay, good. I was double targeting Venonat in case rollout missed, but I hit, so everything goes as planned. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to invest in status healing items, because honestly, I think those are kind of a waste of space. Okay, now we gotta, like, sneak out of here. I think I have a repel. Here it is. No! Use. Repel, use. Thank you. What? What did I run into? Oh. Listen. Listen, fish. I was worried that I had somehow run into, like, a roaming legendary. How much is that gonna do? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm not doing very much. I need to check this Flaffy's stats. Because I was always under the impression that Flaffy was really, like, the Marie family had really high special attack. But I'm not doing a lot of damage. Ow. Thank you. Now we're still a ways off from being able to challenge Lenora. Like, I need to be at least 20 for everybody. Because that Watchhog sucks. What are your credentials, sir? Calm. Okay, that shouldn't be bad. Because that just means its attack is lower. Oops. Yeah. Put in an effort, Bo Peep. It's an electric Pokemon, but it's been so slow. Electric Pokemon are supposed to be fast, right? Traditionally, yes. But in Gen 2, Mareep was kind of the black sheep of the electric Pokemon family in that it's slow, but it's bulkier. So there's a trade-off, right? Electric type Pokemon are usually very flimsy in exchange for being very fast and hard-hitting. Ampharos and Flaffy and Mareep still hit hard, but they're slower in exchange. And back when Mega Ampharos was announced, a lot of people wanted to run Trick Room teams with it because it was so slow. Like, they were capitalizing on its lack of speed to make it more effective. Now, I've never used Mega Ampharos. It seems like fun. Never used the Mareep line. I usually use it in, well, I can't say that. In Gold and Silver, I used it, but it's actually exclusive to those two games. Like, if you had Crystal, it doesn't show up in Crystal. So, that is actually very mean, because Mareep is so good early game, and you get it in one of the earlier routes. So, they just took away my sheep man. Uh-oh, double Nidoran. Uh-oh, sisters. In this case, uh-oh, sisters. Maybe. But yeah, Mareep was definitely a breakout situation where an electric type was slow. But it had bulk, so it's a trade-off. Still have to play Crystal on the Virtual Console to get the Celebi event. Me too! I have it on the Virtual Console. It's just, it's on my streaming 3DS, and I really don't like using it. Like, that's not to say I'm gonna give it away or anything, but wait, okay. Roll out. It's a regular DS, so the little baby one, and I can barely read it. I mean, if I'm streaming, I can see the screens bigger on my computer, but then they're all stretched out. So, it's not my favorite thing in the world to use. But Pokemon Crystal is actually my favorite Pokemon game. I have a lot of... You've upgraded yours to a new 2DS XL. The 2DS XL, the new one, is super, like, if I had known that they were gonna do that, and I should have known, honestly, that they were gonna do that, because, duh. Like, they tried to squeeze as much out of the 3DS as they could, I think. But, I would have gotten that instead of the new 3DS XL, just because I don't use the 3D feature at all. So I could have afforded to shave $50 off of the price to get a 3DS XL, or a 2DS XL. But I wasn't a fan of the regular 2DS. Battery is like 40% better than the 3DS, even with the 3D off. See, like, an actual, like, piece of bread is better than the original 3DS. I feel so bad saying that, but, like, it just can't, it can't hold up. It's so small, and it's metallic. I think that's the thing I hate about it most, is that it has this, like, futuristic metallic finish on it that was really cool at the time, but now it just looks weird, especially when it starts chipping off. Like, I really like the tech, like, I'm always gonna say like, but the new 3DS XL is glossy, but there's a pattern on the top of it that is like stripedy, really subtly stripedy. I really like that. The new 3DS XL versus the new 2DS XL, the battery on the 2DS is better. Huh. I don't doubt that. That's just how it works. They keep coming out with, or as they kept coming out with new ones, it makes sense that they would improve the battery. I'm still trying to wrap my head around taking Switches to events. Speaking of battery. Because I remember like, they had entire tables of power strips to charge your device. And can you imagine that with Nintendo Switches? The last event I was at, I was actually against somebody who was on Nugget Bridge. I forget his name. It's RB something. He was very nice. And I'm very glad to have had him as my last opponent. But my DS started flashing, my 3DS, and he helped me get to a charging station, and I fully expected him to wait out my battery, because that's just what I'm used to. Like, with opponents, is people just trying to take advantage of a good situation. And the situation would have been good for him in that my battery was going to die. But he was really nice and helped me get to one. But I was on tilt then, so, like, I wasn't thinking straight. So I lost, but I'm grateful for most battles that I've had at events. Sometimes the atmosphere at events can be really gross. How many chargers do I have for the DS? I think 2. But I don't even keep it around anymore. You've 2 broken on you. I think I haven't had any official ones break on me. I've had third-party ones break on me all the time. There's this one that GameStop sells a lot that is a power brick and a cable that is a USB cable that also plugs into the 3DS, so you could theoretically charge the 3DS through your computer, but also through this brick that plugs into the wall, which is fine, but I think every time I've gotten one, it would stop working within a couple months. Okay. I'm just assessing my party here. I think I can start poking around in the gym. Just doing the trainers. And then I'll pop back out and heal, and then we'll reassess. Oh wait, you know what? There are more trainers. Hi. I want to see things no one can see. The ideals of Pokemon inside Pokeballs. The truth of how trainers should be. In a future where Pokemon have become perfect. Do you feel this? Sure. That's so. I think my friends and I should test you to see if you can see this future too. I like N. Lenora, Elsa, and Clay are the three most scary You're right. I forgot about Alessa. But I actually remember her gym being very hard. Just with the two... Because this is the game where Volt Switch comes out, right? And Volt Switch is her gimmick. So she just revolves her Emolga and Zebstrika, which is very annoying. I remember that vividly now. And I forget what Clay does, but I remember it also being very annoying. Bulldoze! He has Bulldoze. And that move lowers your speed. But I forget. I mean, obviously I know what Lenora does because of her Watchog, which kicked me all over town in the last seed of this. Like, the proof is on my YouTube channel, but she wrecked me real hard. Laughing because I wasn't looking while you were reading N's lines and his sprite was out of focus and I thought he was a fossil nerd. Oh, you know, you ever just go to the museum and just get owned by an archaeologist? All the time. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I'm gonna... Oh, shit! Well, I better kill this timber in one shot. Okay, good. I hate moves like Bide and Counter. Right now, my friends aren't strong enough to save all Pokemon. Maybe I can't solve the equation that will change the world. So, I need power. Power enough to make anyone agree with me. Now I know what power I need. Zekrom, a legendary Pokemon that, along with the hero, created the Unova region. A gun! I know what power I need. It is paralyzed hell on Alessa, and crits that really hurt on Clay. I have no idea why, but the Excadrill always crit me twice. Excadrill sucks. It was so many gens before people stopped using Excadrill. I think it's still OU. But Air Balloon Excadrill or Choice Scarf Excadrill can both die. I hate them. I actually, before I go in the gym, I realized that there are 2 black belts that I can fight. So I want to get their tasty experience. I think that got picked up by my microphone. Bless you, Gem. Excadrill is used in Ubers, I think. Mold Breaker and Rocks is OP. Oh god, I forgot about Mold Breaker. I mean, I guess I didn't. That's why Excadrill is good, because you can use Earthquake on Rotom. And that's why you put air balloon on your Rotom. No, it's just like, when you start getting into competitive, like, especially 6v6, you start getting some Galaxy Brain shit going on. Like, or even VGC is doing some Galaxy Brain stuff. I saw a couple weeks ago a really, really good play of... the opponent had Amoonguss and Xerneas. And the player had Oranguru and Necrozma Dusk main form. And the opponent went Amoonguss used Rage Powder, Xerneas used Geomancy and had a power herb, so Geomancy worked in one turn. Instruct combo? You would think so, but no. Isn't, like, hang on. Because, okay, they move. Rage Powder is Geomancy. Oranguru goes, or I forget why Oranguru would have moved. Hang on, I gotta pull up this play because I actually don't remember, and I don't know actually if it's on my Twitter. Amoonguss, Xerneas, Oranguru. Maybe this will pull it up for me and I won't actually have to look. No. No. Okay, what had happened was Oranguru used Brutal Swing, which hits all Pokemon. So yeah, it hits all Pokemon, including Necrozma, to the player's left. Necrozma has a weakness policy on it. So basically what happens is this move does no damage pretty much to Necrozma, but is super effective. So the weakness policy activates. Necrozma gets a +2 in both attack and special attack. Then Oranguru has Symbiosis. So it passes its held item to I almost said Solgaleo, but Necrozma, which is Safety Goggles. So now Necrozma has 2 buffs, or +2 in both offenses, and Safety Goggles, which means that the Rage Powder that Amoonguss used does not work, and it uses Sunsteel Strike on Xerneas for 1-hit KO. The end. I do not remember why Oranguru moved first, though. Come to think of it. No powder move will work. That's big brain. I know, right? Like, because that setup of Amoonguss Xerneas is so common. And, like, what are they gonna do? Put Oranguru to sleep? No. Or you could chance that, because if they didn't use Rage Powder, then Sunsteel Strike was gonna hit Xerneas anyway. So switch? Like, you can, like, how would you have seen that coming at all? Is the question. But I saw that play, and I feel like my life has been changed forever. I have to, like, comb through my Twitter for this play now. Because I know I retweeted it forever ago, is the problem. And you know what? I probably won't find it. I'm not gonna look for it while I'm streaming because that's gonna take all of our time. But if you actually hit !Discord, you'll get a link to my Discord server, which is open to everybody, but I'll post the link in there. Or actually, no, because I can't retweet something twice. So so I can't, oh fuck. I can't retweet it again. So the only way I can share it, I think, is through Discord. You're still using evolution teams on BattleSpot, never been a competitive guy. That's totally valid. Competitive isn't everyone's cup of tea, and Pokemon is definitely a game that you play because it's fun. That's the first thing it's for. Like, when people get mad about competitive Pokemon, you gotta think that you're playing a toy for children. Like, it's a game. I don't really understand getting, like... I've definitely been there. I used to be a very, very competitive person, and I still have those tendencies, but I kind of know when to check them now. Like, I see them, and I'm like, okay, I should probably take a break from this before I, like, become destructive. Oh, Poison Tail, fuck yeah. Forget. I don't need Screech, I don't think. Because I want to keep Pursuit for Psychics. But breeding, EV training, hyper training is the biggest reason I still play. Making the War Machine is super cool. Isn't it, though? Okay, like, that's, I think, the magic of Pokemon is that it can be as in-depth as you want it to be. If you don't want to EV train, don't. But you can still have fun. I feel like some people feel like a lot of Pokemon is behind this quote-unquote like paywall of extra effort, but you can choose not to put that effort in. I'm not making you do it. Mr. Masada is not making you do it. In fact, if he had his way, we would all be using Pokemon Showdown for competitive events. The dream to me is to have the collection. The ultimate perfect collection. Then do it, my guy! Do it! Like, Pokemon can be anything you want, and I love it. Like, there are people, I've seen people have with like full living dexes, and it's like, good for you. I don't have that kind of patience. Okay, we're not fighting this guy anymore. Yep, we're out. I don't want to put Beeb out, so we're gonna put out... Been doing that for the last 8 years. That's some dedication, though. Like, kudos to you. Oh my god. I barely remember to catch Pokemon sometimes. When I get a new game, I'll catch every Pokemon I see. And then I'll forget. Like, then I'll start only catching the new ones. And then I'll just stop catching Pokemon. So maybe when Sword and Shield comes out, I'll change that up a little bit. But just gonna run down here and heal again. I wasn't expecting Timber to have Rock Throw. That was kind of poopy for me. No! Let me leave. Let me leave this mortal coil, please. I am just a little creature. But when I was a kid, I wasn't really into competitive when I was playing like Gold and Silver and stuff, but I was obsessed with like Pokemon breeding, like egg moves and stuff. I would look up all of these completely arbitrary egg moves that Pokemon could learn. Like, in Crystal version only, Vampy can hatch with Water Gun. That's complete, like, nonsense. But I am aware of it. Like, I know these things. And in Ruby and Sapphire, I bred Pokemon just so they could have these, like, Buck Wild egg moves. So, like, Bagon with Hydro Pump, which is actually, Salamence with Hydro Pump is a legit strategy now. But I just thought it was cool that it could learn Hydro Pump. Or Ralts with Destiny Bond, stuff like that. What the fuck?! Why is there a Nidoqueen here? What are you doing, lady? This thing doesn't know anything, does it? Because it's a stone evolution, it should know nothing. I mean, it knows scratch. Hey, lady! Where did you go? Oh, she gave up and returned to the sea. I can't believe this. Oh my gosh, thank you for the follows, Sanjo. Sanjo is king? Sanjot is... hang on. I'm reading. S-A-N-J-O-T is king. Yeah, Sanjot is king. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Just so you guys know, you 2 new followers, if you type... I'm actually just typing it now for you. We have a Discord for anybody who's interested. It's open to everybody, but there are special channels for subscribers if you're interested in that. But just hop in, hang out. You'll be notified when I go live, either through Twitch, Twitter, Discord, any old thing. But trying to curate a space, you know? So we'd love to have you. I just figured I'd plug since it had been a while, you know? Oh yeah, no problem. Take your time. Okay. When does Venipede evolve? I think like 22. Oh, hi. She punches a rock every day, so I have to admire her dedication. But I do have to question her methods. Oh no, not another one of these. Nope, no, 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 no. No throwing rocks at me. I am just a little creature. It looks like Sweet Beeb is getting surpassed by everybody now, again. Poor doggo. You know, when the Virtual Console came out, the Pokemon came with a little Game Boy icon. On that moment, I knew I had to catch all 150 with that Game Boy icon. Oh yeah, you're right! And the experience thing was to manipulate the nature. Was an awesome bone. You're right about that. I really like that concept where... So, what Joel's talking about is in the red and blue versions of... or yellow versions of Pokemon on the Virtual Console, when you transfer using Pokemon Bank, when you transfer those Pokemon up through to Sun and Moon, they have a little marker on them that indicates that they were caught in red and blue or yellow. And also, the amount of experience, more specifically the number of experience that a Pokemon has when it's transferred, will determine its nature in Sun and Moon. So you could be very meticulous about how you manipulate that number to get... Oh, there was a shaking grass. I wanted it. You can be very, very crafty about how you manipulate that number so you can get all of your Pokemon with the numbers that you want. And the fact that you were doing that for all 150 is incredibly impressive. We never got a Mew distribution for red and blue and yellow, right? I know that there was one in Japan. Ugh. We're so close to leveling up, please. Please! I'm trying to remember which version I got for 3D. I think it was blue, because I wanted the version with Missing No in it. Because, you know, I was a member of Penn State's Pokemon Society. I was a officer for several years. I was secretary, and we, at one point when the Virtual Console games came out, we had a tournament. Ah, come on. We had a tournament of between those games, and it was just Tauros from here to hell. And then there was a tie for the winner. Me and the other finalist ended up getting a desync between our games because of something having to do with counter. Another Nidoqueen. I'm gonna go in with Herdier this time. So, because of the desync, the game crashed, and we had to... I think we settled it in the move counter. Not the move counter. Uh-oh. Oh, we're gonna run. We're gonna get out of here. I didn't realize it had... Oh no, it's gonna kill my dog! Ah! What the fuck? Let me go! Oh my god. Please. This isn't fair. Please. Why does it have double? No. This is just gonna hurt more now. Oh my god. Okay, well, you know what this means. You know what this means. Time to go to heaven. I should have a button queued to play In the Arms of the Angels. And by that I mean I shouldn't do that, because then my videos will be taken off of YouTube. 2 Pokemon will solo the gym. I mean, then it's not a solo. Oh, goodbye, doggy. Hey, babe, could you get the cat off this table, please? Okay. Sorry, the cat was, oops. Deposit. The cat doesn't like it when I stream, and she likes to cause problems when I stream. Yeah, that wasn't nice. Nidoqueen. Why? You know what? This is probably for the best. It means that I can give more attention to these two. I'm definitely not upset or sad or crying. Okay, I think we can go in now. We've taken care of all of the... Oh, we gotta go on a tour. Hello. This is a dragon. It had an accident while flying around the world. It, like, exploded. This rock is amazing. It's a meteorite. There's a whole ass Armando right there, though. A rock, thank you. Every time I watch a Nuzlocke, the next encounter is a grass Pokemon with low stats. Please, no! No, I don't want it. I could actually use a grass type, though. Or, you know what I really like? I'd love a water type. That would be very nice. Pokemon Gym. Yep. Yep. Give me water. Thank you. We know the gist. Normal type Pokemon are weak against fighting type Pokemon. Except this is a parallel universe where fighting type Pokemon don't show up where they're supposed to. I hang around Nickgreen Gym all the time. People call me a bookworm. Listen, Sonny. Listen, buddy. Just fight me. Just get it over with. Rat. We're just gonna go right for... Actually, I don't need to do this defense curl rollout thing anymore, I don't think. But I will take the defense curl. Ah, damn it. Well, just for that... I'm trying to think, would... I gotta do some math real quick. It's math time. So... Poison Tail does 50 times 1.5 is 75. Rollout starts at 30, but is doubled after defense curl, so that would be 60. So Poison Tail is still stronger than the initial rollout, but would get stronger with time. Ow. Please. Okay, here we go. Does it evolve at 20, please? Please 20? I'd love 20. No. Okay. Maybe 21? I think it's early 20s. We're healing after every battle. We can't afford to not be completely, totally healthy. I don't think I'm at too much of a disadvantage, to be honest. If we're all well leveled, I've got lots of items. I think that book is here. Yes. It is. This is a boring gym puzzle. Yep. What was the first Pokemon you met at this gym? It's this one about Patrat. Yes. I mean, I like the concept of a library gym, but this seems kind of dull. Flame burns inside its body. It's a train. It's a train. Yes. Just get me to Lenora. I need revenge. Dog. Well, this one doesn't have Intimidate. They're being very nice to me. Oh, that's not gonna help you. I've got Thundershock. Oh. It's not very good, Thundershock. I'm kind of sad that Mareep, when it evolves at level 15, gets Thunder Punch. But since mine was caught at level 15 and evolved at 16, so I don't get that. And I'd like a stronger move, except Thunder Punch is physical, so maybe I don't want that. No. I like Cotton Spore, but I can already paralyze, so I don't really need 2 of those. Okay, let me read the book. Yes, it's a book about a train. It's impressive. Blah, 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 blah. You heat it up in a pot. It's delicious. Yes, it's Poffin. All you feed me is Poffins. I need nourishment. That's my annually allotted Egoraptor quote. If I do it again, you have to call the police. Wondering if... Did you see the last memo come to me? Yes. You can tell I'm just fed up with this gym. I'm sorry. I can sense my vengeance approaching, and I need it. I need my revenge on Lenora. Yeah, it's Thundershock. Yeah, it's Thundershock. Let's do it. welcome back, Sanjada's King. Okay. We're just mowing through puppies. That sounds really bad, but you know, sometimes you just gotta shock a couple puppies. Especially when Nidoqueen destroys your own puppy. Need to defend our friends. Avenge them. Avenge the Fallen. To be topical. Not that I've seen that movie. Because I haven't. Like, I don't need to see any movie or any TV show anymore because I have Twitter. And I don't need to be following any Twitters that have anything to do with any of these things. I just see it. I see it all. I know it all. Especially with like 70,000 volts. Especially before I get too comfortable, we're gonna heal. And we're going to slap some Chesto berries on our boys. Or our one boy. And our one lady. Bonk. Alright. Read me a book. Click. I'm gonna get you, Lenora. Who did you pick as your starter? Okay. So, this is a little bit of a tricky question, only because this is a randomized Nuzlocke. So, every Pokemon in this game has been replaced with another Pokemon. That's the way I randomized it. It's not a random Pokemon appears every time there's an encounter. It's, like, very methodically arranged. Jam! He's back. Okay. So instead of all the starters were replaced with another Pokemon that can evolve twice. So my starter in place of Tepig was Venipede. So because Venipede can evolve twice. So my starter hasn't died, but everyone else actually has, come to think of it. Hey, anime fan! How you doing? Look, get comfortable. We're about to challenge Lenora and get my vengeance because she destroyed my team last time. Make yourself comfortable. I think I said that already. I'm just so focused. I'm so dead set on taking out Lenora. But I hope you're doing well. I can't believe, like, part of me is like, I can't believe it's already Wednesday. And the other part of me is like, I can't believe it's only Wednesday. Taking a break from planning of bug-only runs in Pokemon games. You know what? If you had been here on Monday, it would have been a bug-only run of Pokemon games. For some reason, the only Pokemon I was getting were bugs. I started with Venipede, and that was a conscious decision, but the next Pokemon I ran into was Combee, and it was a female, so I was really excited about that. And then it fainted, so I had to get rid of it. But the lady next to the Dream Yard who gives you either Panpour, Pansage, or Pansear, depending on who you started with, she gave me a Beautifly, so another bug. But now I seem to be a little bit more balanced in that I have one other Pokemon that isn't a bug. Okay, this Watchog is gonna die right now. Did 12 playthroughs of Omega Ruby and 1 in Leaf Green. Those are all I've beaten so far. Oh my gosh. The fact that you play through Omega Ruby 12 times. There's so many cutscenes in that. But kudos to you, congratulations. I very rarely replay Pokemon games, but I think Crystal has been the one that I've replayed the most. This is gonna hurt. Okay. I forgot about Retaliate. Okay. I'm like holding my breath. I just try to catch it. The Omega Ruby was just to make a good rule set. Oh, I see. So you were basically studying. That's a good method. Okay. Let's see how many Thunder Shocks I can get away with. Because right now, it's just a matter of poking it. Oh, that was a crit. His Retaliate, or her Retaliate, is not going to get stronger unless it crits. Because Retaliate is at its strongest when a Pokemon on your side has just fallen. So, since Herdier went down 2 turns ago, I've got time. Now, the question is... No, I'm going to use Thunder Shock. I think she's going to heal. So my 6 strat right now is, I think I'm going to... Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. I think she's going to heal this turn. If she doesn't, then she doesn't. Oh, she wasn't gonna heal. Okay, so I get a free turn. Now... Poison Tail. Nice! I seriously thought she was gonna use like a full restore or something. Oh, damn. Oh, I just knocked my mouse over. What now? What the? Now I totally thought that she didn't have... Great. Sorry. Sorry about that. Hang on. I can't get rid of this. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't really know what that was about. I mean... I feel like whatever that guy was talking about would have been breached in a better way, maybe? Maybe as a question? Not... however that guy talked about it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go quiet like that. I don't like letting people get to me, but that kind of talk doesn't really have a place here. So I'm not even going to acknowledge it. Team Plasma is threatening to steal some bones. What? What's going on? You come too. How do I get rid of this? Oh, there we go. On Leaf Green, a Parasect can survive 2 self-destructs in a row. Parasect, I don't think has Damp as an ability. But it can be very physically defensive. So yeah, like anime fans saying, I can totally see it surviving 2 self-destructs in a row. And doesn't self-destruct weaken defense on the turn it's used? Or is that just explosion? Now you wait, enough fooling around. See, now I can actually read the text because I haven't gotten this far yet. So you've come, Gym Leader. We at Team Plasma claim this museum's dragon skull in the name of Pokemon Liberation. To show you we're serious, we'll steal it right before your eyes. Well, then, here's our smoke screen. Plasma! It's explosion that lowers defense? Okay. I just remember explosion being unnecessarily devastating back in ye olden times. Poor Dragonite. It's got no head now. Oh, we have to go after them. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Good day, Lenora. Find any good fossils lately? This is a surprise visit. Are you suffering from artist block again? That's me. Cat, this is Berg. He may not look like it, but he's Castelia City's gym leader. Just looking for a change of pace. Seems hectic or something around here. What's up? Oh, hi, Lemon Stan. Thanks for joining the stream. Get comfortable. It is not randomized types only because my brain can only handle so much. I'm feeble. But all Pokemon have been swapped with other ones, so location-based, like, let's say all Pidove are replaced with Riolu. Like, wherever Pidove shows up, Riolu's gonna show up. That kind of thing. But I wanted to keep it a little simple for my first randomized run, but if this goes really well, it can get crazier as we go through again. Maybe a different game, maybe more random. No, it can't get less random, I don't think. Someone just walked away with an exhibit. That's what's up. On Pokemon, you can restore fossils back to life. If a Pokemon dies, like that Dragonite, is it possible to revive it like a fossil? That's a good point. What if you revived every individual bone of that Dragonite? Of that Dragonite fossil? Because then you'd have, like, 200 Dragonites. Oh, hi, Cat. What's everyone doing here? I'm actually banned from using a Butterfree against my friend in Oris. That Butterfree I had. What did you do with Butterfree? Was it, like, did it know, what's the Quiver Dance? Because I think most butterflies get that. If not all of them. Cat, is there some kind of problem? And these two are your friends? Bianca and Sharon. Oh, I see. They're trainers. Okay then, let's split up and search. I'll head this way. Everyone. Sharon and Bianca, I want you to stay here at the museum. Berg and Cat, you two search Pinwheel Forest. Got it? Berg, you show the way. I'm counting on you, everyone. Uh-huh. You are... Cat, is it? And are you raring to round up our robbers? Air Cutter, Sleep Powder, Psybeam, and Silverwind. Interesting. I'm sure the Quick Claw helped. Fennel gave me this dowsing machine to give you. Ooh. Now, what did she tell me? She can use the dowsing machine to find places where items are hidden. So you can find stuff you can't even see. The sleep powder that can never miss. Of course when the opponent is using it. For now, all we can do is protect the museum, right? Protect it with our mortal lives. Okay. I probably need to heal. I probably should heal. So let's do that. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Yeah, Sleep Powder only hits when my opponent uses it. Sleep Powder doesn't miss since Butterfree has Compound. You're right! Or at least it's a 90-something% chance. I think it can still miss. I'm not sure on the math. Yeah, let's put Lisa up front. I guess I don't need those Chesto Berries anymore. A Maractus or a Sunkern? Maractus... Oh, are you saying the next Pokemon I find is going to be a Wheatgrass type? Okay. I actually like Maractus. This leads to Pinwheel Forest. If they manage to scuttle off into the forest, we might have trouble. Now, Sunkern would be a very large problem. Okay, here we go. Well, you see, there are two ways out of Pinwheel Forest. The road that goes straight and the path that winds through the woods. I'll take the straight road after them, of course you will. If they're not there, I'll block the exit. Would you please take the other way and check whether Team Plasma is hiding in there somewhere? You'll run into a lot of trainers, but it's basically a single path, and I'm sure you won't get lost. Come on, let's do this for Lenora's sake. I couldn't really get around that. 1, 2, 1, 2, keep time with each other, and a 1, 2 punch! The only reason the Primal Groudon died was after it woke up from rest, it hit itself in confusion. That's pretty funny. Oh, Sawaddle! Sawaddle's so cute. Too bad I've got Defense Curl. I'm buffing, rollout. Ooh, you're part grass, so... Tackle. Even though I'm calm, this is bad. Bad tackle. Ow. Haha. So many of my Pokemon have... Oh, it took my Chesto Berry. Oh well, I've got more. Did I just use... Okay. I will attack the paralyzed one. And I'll keep tackling the one in front of... For university, is it better to have a good computer or a good laptop? Are you staying at school? Like, are you dorming or are you commuting from home? Because I would be more likely to suggest a good laptop, just because if you're anything like me, you might spend more of your studying time on campus. You live very close. Okay. I would still say the laptop. I feel like moving your... Only 1 hour ride. Okay. Yeah, I'd still say the laptop, only just because moving your work back and forth between places, I feel is more convenient. I had a laptop all through college. I got my desktop after college. It's not because one is better than the other, it just... My laptop facilitated studying a lot more easily than a desktop would, because I can't take that everywhere. Now, if you were working on, like, Google Docs or something exclusively through the cloud, then you could pull that down from, like, a school computer lab or something and work on it there. But I still like the convenience of just pulling out my computer and playing it wherever, you know? Or, sorry, not playing it, you know what I mean? Using it. What? Just leave me alone. When I was testing a rule in which I decided against the blackout means a reset, I had to beat Roxanne's level 14 Nosepass with a level 9 and... Oh my god. Roxanne's so tough only because Nosepass is a very, very thick boy. Like, it's... All it does is be dense. Oh, this is kind of rough. Because I think this resists all of my moves. Oh no, I can't use Defense Curl twice. Yeah, Gem says, for general use, A laptop is probably going to be more useful to you. You can work while taking public transport. Always have your notes handy and set up a workspace just about anywhere. That's definitely, I guess, what I was trying to say, but obviously Gem articulates it a lot better than I do. Damn, I think I missed. Can I get poison, please? Thank you. 1 dozen red roses, please. But yeah. I definitely, like, I wouldn't be anywhere without my laptop. In fact, my trusty college laptop actually perished last year because our ceiling fell in, the pipes above it burst. And it just fell through like a paper bag, and all the water got on my laptop. We were able to save the hard drive and all the stuff on it, but the laptop itself was kaput. Please let me evolve. I'm so tired. I'm just a little creature. And I need to heal a little bit. Just a wee bit. Super potion. I'm gonna tippy toe into the grass. Here we go. Place your bets. Although Joel's already placed his bet. Please. Ooh! Ooh, interesting! Interesting! I like this. This is cool. Oh, that's not doing much. Actually, not sure why I chose bug types for mono runs. It was just I'm bored. Let's just use the first Pokemon Well, I think bug is actually one of the more diverse types of them. If I had to pick the most diverse, I would say it's water. Just because I think there's just about a water type for every type. But bug is extremely versatile, depending on what game you're playing, at least. And you played Oris, so you had a lot available to you. Now, if you picked, like, Johto, can I name it after you? Of course. Do you want Joel Netto or Joel? Oh, that might hurt. Oh, not a lot. Okay. Let's try to catch it now. I think we should go with a Premier Ball. This is a very special mirror. Just Joel? You got it. Whoop. Whoop. Nice, 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 nice. Now let's see if it's heat proof or levitate. Okay. Yes. Joel has logged in. So let's take a peeky at our new friend. Rash. Okay. It's got plus special attack. It's still a little weak in that department, but Bronzor and Bronzong are more defensive Pokemon. So this guy will actually come in handy when it comes to catching Pokemon or inflicting status. Oneto is my last name. It means grandson in Portuguese. My father is Joel. My grandfather was Joel. So you're like junior. Oh, I totally get that. My family is really big on legacy names, at least my dad's side. So, like, There were so many Johns in our family at one point that we got, like, extremely screwed over at Disney World. Because all of the reservations were mixed up between different people's names. Okay. So, we'll put our new friend... in front. Sorry, my brain is like buffering now. We're entering big time sleepy hours. I was named after my great grandmother, Sarah Ann. I was named after my Aunt Kathy. Except I never went by Kathy, ever. I went by Kat. I mean, I used to go by Katie, I don't anymore, just because I think Kat sounds more professional. It's only 11 p.m. It's 10 p.m. here. I'm just sleepy. Okay, now this is gonna be a little bit interesting. I need to meet a big root. I need to meet more poison type fellers. A Magnemite. Uh-oh. Wait. Let's see if I can leave. Oh, I can. Thank God. I was like, if this fucker has magnet pole... That's curtains. I think I might be better off just battling trainers in here. Because if every wild Pokemon is steel, we're gonna have a bad time. Looking for something? Yeah, I'm a big baby when it comes to staying up late, just because I have a job that's 40 minutes out. And, so I have to wake up at 6:30 and drive 40 minutes at least. Oh, fuck. Hypnosis. I can't attack. So I have to drive 40 minutes and then work until 4:30 and then drive 40 minutes back. So I'm very tired when I get home. And then I want to crash by 11. I try to stay up later to readjust my sleep schedule, but it's hard and I'm bad at it. Purloin, goodbye. My hunch is okay, I didn't get to read that. I'll never know what your hunch is. What about your hunch? Don't I look like the kind of girl to carry a heavy load? Better try somewhere else. Better try... my way. Okay. I'm sleepy. I patrol Pinwheel Forest every day. A battle here is a piece of cake. This is a ranger. I like this. His name is Forest. I like this trainer class a lot. They're just forest people. Forest ranger. Do you have Intimidate? Okay, good. I'm training. I will be studying in between 7 p.m. and 12 p.m. I need to get used to being up late. I sleep at 1. Ugh, that used to be me. That used to be my college situation. That wasn't very effective, but it was also a crit. I used to stay up until 2, actually, because I only took classes that would start after 10. But real life, you don't... or, not real life, college is real life. That's not a fair thing to say. But Uncle Sam doesn't want me to stay up late. He wants me to be productive all day long. And that's not always fair. Oh, can you not? This... this Ooh! Hang on a second. I thought Confusion was gonna do a little more than that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this Bronzor. Like, I'm trying to make it work. Okay. Just do the job for me. Thanks. Thanks. It's just the damage output isn't what I need. Oh, thank you. And since... well, I could go back outside the... excuse me. I'm gonna go back outside the forest. Oh, or I can just use this super potion I found. I thought I would have to talk to the nurse. Okay. What the hell is that in the top left? What is that purple thing? Shut up, Nicholas. What's a purple thing? Oh, Venipede. I got one of those. Oh, this sucker won't be able to do anything to me. Except that. And that will suck. The lower defense, but... yeah, I kind of really miss having some control over my hours, so to speak. Like, I could at least... ooh! I could choose kind of when I had class. So, that meant I could set my bedtime schedule. But I have to get up so early now. It's not fair. I miss being able to stay up late. I'm not exactly a morning person. That's kinda not true. I tend to wake up with the sun, but it's not because I want to. It's just because I do. So, I'm usually active in the morning. I just wish I wasn't. If that makes sense. Sometimes I go back to sleep on, like, weekends, but then I just feel worse after waking up. So, it's just better to stay awake, I think. Poor Joel. No. Ah! That did a lot. I guess I'm heavy. Yeah, I sure did see your Pokemon's strong points. I'm gonna go heal. Because I'm a big baby. Torturing the poor thing. It's not my fault that it barely does any damage. Neurom. Plus, like, the items here are catered to the Pinwheel Forest, but I'm not encountering Pokemon that are typically found here. I gotta find out what this purple thing is. Oh, fuck, it's just a flower. Ah! That wasn't cool. I remember there being a ranger in Ruby and Sapphire. I think there were two of them. One of them had a Breloom, and I hated that son of a bitch. Because it knew Spore. And just... it was before Breloom was good. Like, Breloom now is extremely good. Hey, that did nothing. Go Lisa. But Breloom then, because of the special physical issues, like grass was a special type. So all grass Pokemon, or all grass moves were special, but Breloom's whole thing was that it was a physical attacker. So it was basically fighting with a hand tied behind its back. Because its fighting moves were really good, but its other moves weren't. So, but it was still really annoying to fight because of Spore, which has 100% accuracy. Oh, thank you for Barry. I love you. Even the things that you can't do alone if you're with somebody else. Blah, 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 blah. Gimme. Gimme. Oh, that's cool. Little log effect. The grass type only bring weak. Oh, the grass type only brings weakness and no good stab moves. Yeah, exactly. Because at the time, what could Breloom do? So, like, Mega Drain, Giga Drain, Bullet Seed, Solar Beam. Like, all of those are moves that are very strong, but, like, they don't play to Breloom's strengths. So, they're extremely ineffective on it. But now, Breloom has physical grass moves, and it has Technician as a possible ability. So, a move like Bullet Seed is extremely good, because each one of those seeds does 1.5 the damage, stacked on top of stab. So it's great for breaking subs or sturdy or anything like that. I feel like I'm rambling. Just like I had a moment where it felt like my eyes disconnected from my brain. Like, do you ever do that where you just zone out? I just like left this universe in the middle of a sentence. A Nincada? Too bad. Skilling Cloyster's still good, yes. It's definitely very niche, though. I wouldn't say it's top tier, but it's definitely up there. Honestly, anything that has like a choice scarf, and that's the strat, I'm very skeptical of. Because once you learn how to get around that, that's all it is. I mean, it doesn't mean that it's not as effective, but it's just more easily counterable. I'm trying to think of a good example, and I can't. I remember there was one year I really hated Skilling Cloyster, though. Oh, the Penn State Pokemon Society has a yearly or semesterly Penn State Pokemon Challenge, where it's essentially a big LARP event. There would be gym leaders, and you would have to cross campus, like all over the place, to defeat them and get badges, and the production value goes up every year. It gets pretty crazy, but there was one year I was a gym leader, and I was a dragon type gym leader, and I had a really pretty good team put together. Like, I was one of the harder gym leaders, but by the end of the day I noticed a lot of people had the same skill link Cloyster in their party. And it's because somebody who figured out while battling me that Skill Link Cloyster would be very good against my team cloned his Skill Link Cloyster and distributed it to the rest of the club. So, like, they all just lined up and beat the snot out of me with Skill Link Cloister. And, like, when you're in that position, your job as a gym leader is to eventually lose. It feels good to win. Ooh! Wait. Was it biting? I'm sorry, Joel. I think this means I need to go to bed. Was it? Oh, I'm really sorry. That makes me feel really bad because I named it after you. I'm sorry. Oh. I feel terrible. Okay, well, enjoy your food, Joel. I think I'm... Oh, hell. I don't think I'm gonna finish this story beat, only because I'm obviously not paying attention now. I feel really bad. Oh my god. Like, when it knocked Bronzor out, I literally, my brain couldn't comprehend what it was looking at because I didn't even read anything. Like, I didn't see words that would tell me it used this move and this is why. Like, I just saw damage and was like, huh. Gee, that's something, isn't it? So, I think I gotta go to bed. Oh, there's a shaky grass. Who is... Oh my god! Oh, Gem, I'm sorry. You know what this means. Uh-oh, this actually might hurt. Okay, not that bad. This is Gem's favorite Pokemon. I'm sorry, I can't... I have to... I'm too slow to run. I can't stay in. Or, I can't... Oh no, it's paralyzed. I'm faster than it now. Oh no. Experience. Why? I'm sorry. Okay. You big meanie. I want the experience. I wanted to go in the shaky grass because there's usually big guys in there. And there kind of was. Sneasel doesn't have a lot of hit points, so I didn't get a lot of experience for it. So I guess that was kind of malicious. But in my defense, Sneasel is so fast that I couldn't have run from it. The only time I could have run was when it was paralyzed, and at that point I had game. At that point, that's when you shake your hands across the table. That's when you're done. And you chose not to. I had game, babe! I had game! Well, another friend ascends to heaven. I'm sorry, Joel. I'm gonna have 2 Pokemon forever. Alright, that's gonna be it for Pokemon. I'm sorry. I can't read. Like, we're at that point. We're at that point, guys. Okay. Whew. Okay.